Hey guys, my name is Rahul Tandon and today I'm going to be showing you or teaching you how to do the 3 into 3 classic Rubik's Cube. Okay, first of all, for general knowledge, people say that the ones who can solve the Rubik's Cube, they're really smart, okay? Well, actually, I won't really go with that because Rubik's and other people who've already solved the Rubik's Cube, and after all of that, you got tons of people able to solve the Rubik's Cube, okay? And nowadays, Rubik's Cube is become more about algorithms and letters more than the scientific and mathematical calculations. So no, I won't call them smart anymore. Okay, and actually I would call the people, and yeah, actually the advantage of solving the Rubik's Cube is when after that when you've learned to solve the Rubik's Cube and when you start to do it again and again. Okay, so for example that I'm take the example that I'm yeah, okay, don't like I'm giving an example from the Rubik's itself. Okay, so right now I'm using the left side of my brain, plus I'm a righty, right? Now suppose if I'm using the left my left hand, okay, and I'm not a lefty while I'm a righty, then I'm using the opposite side of my brain. Okay, and scientifically they say that the people who can use the right side of their brain or the opposite side of the brain, they are like even 5%, they're really smart. Okay, so and by cubing you're starting to use your fingers, which is the opposite, then hand, then you can then later turn it into your whole arm, whole leg, whole opposite side of your body, then therefore whole brain. Therefore you become really smart. Okay. Um. Okay, so there are three basic parts to the cube. Or the first, I'll talk about the pieces. The center pieces, which actually never move, they just rotate. Okay. And now here's the trick. Now you might not be knowing that, but they never move, right? So they are attached to something also known as a core. This is our core, okay? And so these are our center pieces, and they actually never move like that. It's just the other thing moving around. They just rotate. So therefore, when you think that you've done this, you actually haven't moved these two layers here. You just moved this there. See? Continuing. Where was I? Yeah, that's the first type of first type of piece. Sorry for that mistake. Then we've got something a double-sided. This was single-sided, right? This was a single-sided. Now double-sided, which is also known as the edge piece. See, double-sided. So yeah, this. See, now look. Now an edge piece can look in two directions or in two ways. One is like this one. One is like this. And to switch them, you got algorithms. I'll tell you a bit about algorithms a bit afterwards. And okay, I'm so sorry, but I think I just don't have a. I think I just forgot my real piece. So what I'm gonna do is now here's also a trick. Suppose if you've turned a piece or something, here's how to open your cube. Take it here because you've got a pinhole here, and do that. It'll open your cube. Continuing, so here's a corner piece, right? A corner piece can look in three ways. First, so let's just focus on let me give you a color. Focus on the orange. First, second, first, second, third. Okay, and I'll just show you the same movement in actual life. Give me that. Actually, my cube is quite loose, so that also gives you kind of an advantage. Yeah, just wait. Come on, help me just get things a bit into business. So sorry for that. I'm just not really used to so much kind of crap. And I just get that in there. Sorry for all of this. Yeah, so this was a corner piece. So we've got white, white, orange and green. So look at the white. It's facing right. It's facing us. And it's facing up. See? So I'll just complete the cube for you there. So we've done that. Now I've shown you all the three parts. Continuing. Now look, we're going to be solving the cube in layers. And yeah, most important of all, you can at times because you can get an unsolvable cube. So for that, now here's the property of the cube. each piece is there only once, it ain't repeated. So for example, if you got a cube with a piece repeated, then you got to look for chips, like a chip, like this is known as a chip. Or you don't really need a chip, you need to chip up the piece, take it out, and then you got to, like, these are, I call them plates, make a rough figure and then plate them all. That becomes a really difficult job, but we'll not look at that. Okay, you must remember that the red is to the orange, the blue is to the green, and the yellow is to the white. Okay, so once you really start to get into the cubing, and you should also look, like, you should remember that when I'm looking towards the white face up, I have got red here. What's on my right? Blue. See? So we'll go to that afterwards. So I said, and now here's with algorithms. You must be scared about algorithms because you must be thinking that they're a lot about maths. Actually, to be truthful, they aren't anything about maths. They're more about letters and the number of times you do them. Because they were about maths when somebody like Rubix or another person was solving for the first time. Okay, so we've got less intelligent people, or due to those intelligent people, we have simplicity now. So this is how an algorithm will look for you, right? So if you see that they're all about letters all the while. Okay, so I'll continue. Sorry for that. Now, okay, yeah, where were we? No mind. Yeah, and listen, never mug up algorithms. Like there's this algorithm for, suppose if you got, like, there's this algorithm named R U prime R prime, right? That's this. Now here's the thing. I never like to mug up algorithms, and you should rather understand the algorithms, because that makes cubing more interesting. Okay. And the most interesting thing about algorithms is, in some algorithms, you're just saying RU, I'm so confused. So here's an algorithm that you learn afterwards. R U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime. It's too difficult, but if you just see inversion, and this is the one that's exception. So basically, algorithms are about getting to a position where you don't ruin anything, right? Now, yeah, for algorithms, we use letters and use exclamatory marks. Okay, now we have, for exclamatory marks and normal marks, we've got, what we actually have is, like, exclamatory marks means an anti-clockwise direction. And so I'll just tell you the letters. U is used for the upper layer. Okay, R is used for the right, for our right or layer or right hand side. D is used for the downer layer. L for the left layer. D for the down layer, as I told you. F for the front layer. B for the back layer. Okay. Now the way to remember about clockwise and anti-clockwise is by making a clock. Make a clock here. How does a clock move? That. So therefore this is clockwise. If I have an F exclamatory, therefore anti-clockwise. Anti the way the clock moves. Now look, all of the single layer movements are in a caps lock. Many times you can have, suppose, small r. That can refer to these two layers. Suppose if I say small u, this. See, the two layers together. And at times you might also have, you can have small f prime. That means that anti-clockwise. Now here's the trick that you need to remember. Like for R, you will make a clock like this, right? And the clockwise direction will be here. Like that. Like that, see? But what about left? Left is going to be like that. Draw a clock here. Like that. Therefore this. Same things with front. Front is like that for clockwise. And for anti-clockwise, opposite with back. See, so you must keep that in mind. So my just create mistakes. And if you have any queries, just message under this video. Okay, so we're gonna have 5 basic steps to our doing a cube. Making a cross, aligning the corner pieces, then the edge pieces, and then we're gonna be making the this color, like, yeah, the opposite color or the last color, and then align the pieces properly to their these colors. Okay, so this was the introduction. Now let's go to our detail. Okay. Part 1, the cross. Okay, sorry for that kind of movie thing. So I'm just gonna jumbling my Rubik's cube. It's actually not the only Rubik's cube, but yeah. Here I've got a jumble. Now look, to make the cross,